Downtown Pittsburgh's very own Point Park University wasn't always the beautiful, widespread campus it is today. From Dorothy Finkelhor's establishment in 1934 to President Paul Hennigan running it today, Point Park has endured many alterations, beginning with the name. Point Park University wasn't its birth name. It was actually called the Pittsburgh Business Training College.
And she actually started the whole school because she needed a babysitter. She had worked for Pittsburgh Public Schools for quite a few years. She was let go. This was during the Great Depression.
Because she was no longer employed, Dorothy needed something to keep her occupied, but had no one to watch her children.
So she put an ad out in the paper for a nanny, but said couldn't offer a whole lot of pay, but could offer room and board, and she would teach office skills and shorthand to whomever would do it.
Dorothy thought she'd only get about 2 or 3 applicants, but ended up with a dozen. After that, she and her husband realized that she could turn this into something more, and that's what happened, starting out with 8 students attending the business college in total.
In its early days, the Business Training College moved around to many different places before ending where Academic Hall is now in 1957.
Point Park really helped the growth of downtown by bringing more young life to a city that was mostly just business. By 1960, the school had grown tremendously, changing the name to Point Park Junior College, with 800 students in attendance. Lawrence Hall, the dormitory we all know and love, wasn't always student living. The 20-story building was built as an athletic club in 1928 for the rich and elite of Pittsburgh, then later turned into a hotel, and finally, in 1968, Point Park purchased it and named it after Governor L. Lawrence.
Thayer Hall was the first dormitory on campus, actually. It was built in 1962. Prior to that, it was just a parking lot. When the building was built, it was dedicated to Clara Rockwell Thayer. The bridge was actually built in 1968, and it was built to connect, obviously, Lawrence Hall and Academic Hall. The main problem was Wood Street is still busy today, but it was a lot busier before. Wood Street, amongst the cars, actually had a trolley line that went down the center of it too. Students, as they reported in the Globe, got tired of playing real-life Frogger, so they had that bridge driven into downtown on the summer of 1968, and they installed it right there.
My name is Paul Hennigan, and I'm the president of Point Park University. I started working at Point Park University 19 years ago as the vice president for finance and operations. Then the board asked if I would consider becoming the president. It was a big decision, but I decided that I wanted to do it because I thought that Point Park had a lot of potential and great opportunity. Point Park University has a huge impact downtown as an economic driver. So we have a little over 4,000 students. We have close to 500 employees. So all of that activity in downtown brings life and energy to downtown. We have a variety of programs that we sponsor that bring people into the university. So all of those people visiting downtown who would not otherwise be here.